Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's episode, we're going to take a look at the tank, but we're also going to be doing some fragging of the Holy Grail. Now, I know I said that I wasn't going to be doing any fragging of that for at least a few months, but basically I need to, because right at the back of the Holy Grail, there's a couple of heads that's not getting light. Now obviously these corals are obviously blocking it. This my guitar is blocking as well, yeah. But also with the way the flow is going, the flow is moving from right to left, so it's pushing the actual coral that way. Hence the ones that are growing at the bottom, the coral heads that are growing at the bottom, they're obviously not getting enough light because the polyps of this side are all flowing over and they're not getting much light. Now I seen the other day, and one of the heads especially is looking really dull. There's hardly any colour to it, so I think I need to get it cut and hopefully manage to save it, because yeah. Now I don't know whether I'm going to be able to cut that as a single. I think I might have to cut it as a free, to be honest, which I didn't really want to, but I think that's the only case there's going to be to try and save it. Now obviously I'm in no rush. I'm not in no rush to sell it or anything like that. Just need to cut it. On this Holy Grail there's probably about 12 to 14 heads on it, so it's not going to really make much of an issue. And to be honest, it'll probably just look like it's still the same size once I've cut it anyway. But a few things before I do that and before I show it. A couple of issues. One issue is my lovely dayglo zoas, which was there, yeah. As you can see, there's only one, and that culprit was the urchin. Now that urchin was on it the other day. When I came down from upstairs, and I actually seen it on it. So obviously I was like, what the hell? What's it? What's it doing? I went to move it, and the actual urchin had actually dislodged the. It wasn't there, so I'm assuming that it's actually dislodged it and must have been floating around the tank somewhere. I've looked and it's just impossible. I don't know where it is. So one of them is gone, which I'm absolutely fuming about, to be honest. But there was nothing I could do. So really peed off about that. But the Raja and these ones here, these zoas, they're all doing really good. So at least they're thriving. But that one, yeah, like I said, guys, I was really annoyed about that. Another thing that you might see is you'll see there's a new SPS there. That is not new, guys. That one was here. If you look back on my last video, it was just next to this one here. And basically what happened was that yellow one that I had, yeah, that didn't survive. The polyps just didn't look good, and it was browning out, and basically it passed away. So I'm assuming that it must have been something to do with the salinity swing, because this Pikachu here is still coloured and yeah, still thriving. So yeah, I can't see it can't have anything to do with anything else other than it didn't like the swing. If you can see all the slime of this Miyagi, that is because I've basically fragged a load of, well, I say fragged, snapped a load of corals, because obviously this tank, guys, is just filling out. It's growing so quick. You know, the especially the SPS is growing really fast. So I'm having to snap some. I'll post a picture here or on this side, and you'll see how much I took of it. I'm taking smaller amounts as opposed to huge amounts, because obviously we don't want the alkalinity or the calcium, magnesium, the alkalinity and calcium swings. They swing mainly, but yeah, we're taking it nice and slow of that. Also, I've changed the pump. I've cleaned the pump heads of the vortex. They've been cleaned as well. And yeah, like I said, that coral which was here, I've moved it to here. And yeah, seems to be okay. It's only been there for about maybe an hour or two, so polyp's not extended, but it's going to be right in front of this. Well, I say right, near enough in front of the vortex, and I think it's going to get some decent flow for sure. And hopefully everything will be fine. I have trimmed this Ceratopia, as you can see. You'll see there's loads of things, and now the Stylopora has managed to be able to be able to get a bit of light, because that Ceratopia was just growing completely over it now. And yeah, trim that guy down. So hopefully everything will be able to grow a lot better. This Lobo that I'm going to be moving, because like I said, it's not really loving life there, to be honest. Nice and coloured, don't get me wrong, but I don't know whether to need to move this across or whether it's been stung. So yeah, I need to sort that out for sure. As for the rest of the tank, guys, everything is doing well. Jingle Bell Safari is doing good. This, obviously, the Pikachu is growing really good. And everything else is doing really good. So guys, so what I'll do is I'll quickly go over now. I'll cut the, I'll frag this, and I'll show you straight after once it's been fragged. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Right then, guys, so we're back. And as you can see, the Holy Grail has been cut. And he's doing well. As you can see, there's the little one which was being shaded. But not much yellow to it. But in the centre there is. But yeah, just thought I needed to cut that, because otherwise we could have potentially have lost it. So, but yeah, doing well. This is only about an hour after it. So as you can see, it's all doing well. Everything else, like I said before, is all doing well. This one, as you can see, this is healed straight away. No problems with that one. Then we've got the Indo there, and then we've got the Dragon Soul at the back. What I am thinking of doing, those guys, is I'm thinking of getting a green one. I've not got a green one, a green torch, so I'm thinking of getting a green one. I have seen one at my local LFS, so I might get that, to be honest, and stick it there. There's a frag plug place just there. I might stick it there, and yeah, I think that'll look really, really good, to be fair. Also, what I did, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I'll have to check, but if not, I'll just quickly go over it. I have actually fragged all of this now, all of this green one as well, so you know, hopefully we'll be able to think. But what I am thinking of doing, guys, is I'm thinking of actually just taking this completely off this top part here, so it's all one nice, you know, nice level. Just doesn't look right, you know, with it all being there. So I think I might just slice that off, and like I said, this fish is going to have to come out at some point, because it's yeah, being a bit of a nuisance. So I'm not happy with the fish, to be fair. It's like I said, it's come to its boisterousness, and I think it's trying to bully everything else in the tank. Beautiful fish, but it's yeah, it's just needs to go to maybe a larger tank, you know, somewhere where there's a lot of swimming space. But my clownfish is being bitten. And there's little Lily. She's doing well, thriving as always. Absolutely love mandarin fish, and I am thinking of getting a male. But what I am going to do, guys, is obviously if I get rid of this fish, I said before on the live streams that I'm thinking of maybe getting some smaller fish, you know, some small, more colourful fish. So leave a comment what you think I should get. Still unsure of what to get, to be fair. I've got a few things in mind, but I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. But I'd love to know your comments for sure, to let me know what you think. As you can see, this Monte Poro, I need to frag this, to be fair. I need to snap some of this off. Just the growth for this is crazy. All the white edges is all new tips. I mean, it's just crazy how fast this one just seems to have started to take off. And there's a bit of a different change in colour there, which I noticed the other week. I've never even noticed it, to be fair. And yeah, there's different, like a different shade of purple, purpley red type thing. You see it more from here, which I thought was unusual. This thing, the Lobo is definitely being moved. Like I said, it's definitely going to be moved. I think I might have to move it to the back here, and then move this out. But here we've got these mushrooms which just pop up from anywhere. There's the gonny, which isn't doing too good, to be fair. And yeah, I don't really know what to do, if the truth be told. It's just something different. I mean, it's always difficult when, you know, your tank is full. Real estate is at a premium for sure in this estate, so in this tank. So yeah, it's not the best. But we get by and we get through it. So hopefully we'll sort it out. Anyway, what I do want to mention, guys, though, is that, as you all know, I've been having problems with my Tunza, and Gary from Tunza, the main distributor, he's been fantastic. Lack of communication at the beginning, but I can't praise him enough, to be fair. Now he has dealt with the situation really well after we've clarified a few things. But basically what he did was he sent me a new pump and a new sensor. So he sent me that over. I put it onto the monitor, and guess what, guys? Yeah, it never worked. So he did mention that he was waiting on stock. He couldn't believe it. I actually sent him a video and he was just blown away. He said he's never seen that before. So yeah, he said to me, leave it with me and I'll send you the new box. And today, the new Tunza, if I can feel, let's just get it there. The new Tunza power bar came, but it also came with a new sensor as well. So now, guys, I've got 3 sensors, which is basically, if it is this, then the 3 sensors should work in this. So once again, a massive thanks to Gary for sending me out. I know he was waiting on the stock, but like I said, I really appreciate it, mate. So yeah, if you're watching, full respect, and yeah, hopefully I'll keep you informed, and I'll get back in touch to let you know how it's gone. But yeah, once again, like I've said, can't thank him enough for that. So hopefully, guys, we'll be getting the Tunza back up and running, but only time will tell. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Set it all up, get it running, and fingers crossed it'll be working. So next week's video, hopefully I'll be able to tell you that it's performing well, and yeah, things should be going well. So anyway, I think that's long enough for this video. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. I know it was a bit of a different one, but and me rambling on as always. But once again, I really appreciate your comments. Leave a comment below. Obviously, let me know what fish you think I should put in the tank. Added fish to put in the tank. And yeah, if I don't see you on the next video, hopefully I'll see you on the live streams. And yeah, fingers crossed, the Tunza will be working next week. So I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.